I'm talking about Pitfall, the Lost Expedition for the Game Boy Advance. Now, let me tell you something. The Pitfall on the newer platforms has been unbelievable. This one's no exception. You know, the graphics, it takes place in a jungle, so there's a lot of like greenery and foliage. It's really well done graphics. You know, you get to like throw rocks and stuff, and you swing from vines, you climb up vines and do all that favorite Pitfall Harry stuff that you're so used to. Now you have the enemies in there as well. You know, you got your eels and your scorpions and your bats like all Pitfall games. And of course, the snappy alligators, which you always got to be careful of. Pitfall Harry, don't like those alligators. And what I love about the game is it's completely unlimited lives. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, can I make this jump and I only have one life left. They give you unlimited lives, so you can play forever, which is always nice in a 2D game like this. So I really like this game a lot. You know, I like the style of the new character. I love the sound effects, the music, the platform. Big character on screen. I like it a lot. I'm giving it an 8.5.
All right, we're back, and we're moving far away from the Wild West now. We're going to talk about a crazy new game from Nintendo. This is called WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games for the GameCube.
Is that what Wario, is that like his underpants? WarioWare?
No, he's like the software king now. So it's WarioWare, like Wario software.
I gotta be honest with you, I got some issues.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm not surprised.
There's over 200, count them,
200 little mini-games.
Little mini-games, but all of the mini-games last for, and I counted it, I timed it on my watch, 3 seconds each. And it usually normally consists of only one button press.
Okay.
These are the smallest, cheesiest, most simple games.
Right.
I don't care if they packaged 1,000 of them in here. They still all suck.
I think you missed the whole idea.
Okay. Explain to me the point.
The game is the collection of mini games. You're playing a bigger master game over top of all of these little mini games.
Yes.
It's not the parts that make this game interesting. It's all of it put together into one whole thing.
So you pile a bunch of crap on top of each other, and you get a big mound of crap.
That's the wrong way to look at things here. The games on their own, they aren't that cool.
They're ugly.
They're ugly. They're old, you know, graphic style. They're taken right out.
Why do they last 3 seconds?
That's part of the game.
Why not 7 seconds?
Well, they started around
3 seconds.
They started around 5, and they actually get continually faster.
Quicker until you can't play it anymore.
Well, it's an amazing challenge. It's really cool.
Amazing challenge. Pressing one button is an amazing challenge.
Well, because it's all about timing. It's all about what's coming up next and what you got to do. I mean, it's really very innovative. I was really blown away.
This whole game is on the GBA.
It's exactly the same game.
So why would I buy it on the GameCube?
Well, what they've done is they've made it more of a party game now. You've got multiplayer games in there, so you can play with other people.
So you can play all these great, crappy 3-second games and ruin your friends' good times as well.
I'm telling you, this is a lot of fun. If you open your mind, and I'll keep slapping this thing, open your mind to the new game design, you're going to enjoy
game
this.
Design?
Absolutely.
There's game designs that go back 20, 30 years.
I know, but incorporating them all into one game experience is really amazing.
But I love Mario Party. I love these style of games. I just didn't particularly care for this one at all. Watch it.
Okay,
done. Oh, game's over.
I think it's awesome though, man. What I also like about this game is they've thrown in a lot of old Nintendo references. So you have like the old 2D scrolling Mario games and Metroid and F-Zero's in there. And I thought you really liked the nose picking game where you have to get the finger right up the nose. I mean, that's sent Tommy Tallarico to me.
No.
Didn't like that one?
Didn't like virtual nose picking.
I'm giving WarioWare 8 Mega Party Games 8.5 out of 10.
4.5.
Oh man. On the positive side, there are 200 mini-games to play in this one. If you open your mind, the multiplayer games are very fun. And it's great to see all of those classic Nintendo game references throughout this thing.
On the negative side, all of the games last for approximately 3 seconds. I didn't find any of them particularly challenging or fun at all. And for me, I much prefer some of the other Mario Party games over this one.
Alright, so we couldn't agree on that one, but maybe we'll agree on this next thing for hardware. We have the HipGear 2.4 gigahertz wireless controller for the Xbox.
The good thing about the 2.4 gigahertz, though,
Yeah.
there's less interference.
Yes.
As well.
Right.
So, you know, like
so when your mom's calling you to tell you to stop playing video games.
on the 900 megahertz phone.
Right, it won't interfere.
It won't interfere with
That's
that.
right. It felt great in my hand. It looks sweet.
It's a little wider than the Controller S. And the other thing
It's a little
that
heavier because it has batteries in
a
it.
little heavier, it takes 4 AA batteries. The joysticks are a little too loose. So when you're playing like a Rainbow Six or something and you're zooming in on people, you're not used to it. So it takes a little getting used to.
Also impressed to see that it came with Rumble. Now you can use the Hit Gear controller with Xbox Live, but you have to have your Xbox Live communicator plugged into the base station, which is right by your Xbox. So if you want to be far away from your Xbox to be on Xbox
Kind of defeats the
Live,
purpose. It's like, hi,
Kinda
I'm wireless.
defeats the purpose.
I'm playing my Xbox.
That's right. So what are you going to do? You going to recommend this guy or what?
I am.
Yeah, me too. This is a good controller, definitely close to Nintendo's Waybird in the wireless department.
On the positive side, it has a really cool, slick, sleek, cutting-edge, high-tech design. How's that for buzzwords? It runs off a 2.4 gigahertz radio frequency, so you won't get a lot of interference. And it feels a lot like the Controller S, which we love.
On the negative side, the controller's a little bit heavier than the Controller S because it has batteries in it. We found the thumbsticks a little bit too loose. And if you want to play Xbox Live, you have to sit right next to your Xbox, which kind of defeats the purpose of why you bought the wireless controller. Stick around. After the break, it's Colin McRae Rally 4 versus Rally Sport Challenge 2.
Well, I couldn't tell the difference. Maybe you can help me out.
That's what we'll talk about right after the break.